Everyone just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Not a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first two seasons. And that's exactly what CJ has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Stroud gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
And the Texans, first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
It's Marks on the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. They'll set up a screen here for Marks. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Marks gets it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Stroud in the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you're silent for it.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Nico Collins with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. Escapes a defender. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
4 yards.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff here for Brooks. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
They may be a dying breed in the NFL, but this is why fullbacks will continue to be used by some teams each and every year. Those bigger bodies, they're almost always good for a positive gain before someone can drag them down.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now, 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This one from an even 40 yards out. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Taylor again. They're working a couple yards past the line. Aziz out shyer that time on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
14, Texans 10.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion, out of the slot. Stroud off of play action. Steps up, and he's running with it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. To the air. Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's Stroud now. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense to line. This is second and 4. Here's Stroud again. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Again, Stroud. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ashton Doolin now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Quick throw is caught. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Play made by E.J. Speed.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. Rolling from the gun here. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing it again here. The throw right side finds Pittman. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Quickly out to the right, complete. Moving on into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Zone read, handoff to Taylor. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Warren's got it, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead to 8.
Texans 13.
Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. No to return this. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record by 25 straight completions to begin a game. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first, so 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They go play action with Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down, Stroud. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run for it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Colts ready to take the field. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll send their tight end right. Throwing on 3rd down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And the Colts, 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now again, it's Marks headed right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trail by a couple. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now, 1st round. Takes this one off, Marks. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be a 1st down Texans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here he is to throw. He's stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's completed right side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
10 at the 27-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. Again, he connects with Collins. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves him in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans jump in front now by 5.
Texans 26, Colts 21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
49-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing from the gun. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Colts.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Working now from the gun. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. So it's a win for the Texans. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.